Very late, you guys. Okay. Of course, you guys will number one thing that you're going to ask me is later on to recheck is the research question lah based on the case study group. Okay. My plan on Ramadan is actually I'm giving you the what you call it, the video that I put, that I choose. I think 4 videos from 4 chapters. Okay, from you guys, I will choose and put it inside the YouTube, and I will just share that. Okay, for you to prepare for your Ramadan. So basically, on Ramadan month, you are not compulsory. There is a Google Meet, but it's just a recheck something. It's just a rechecking or something. Okay, rechecking of your assignment. So basically, what you need to do is number one is to recheck. I want to help you. I want to help you to get A minus. Don't get more lower than that. I'm okay to give you all A or A minus. Okay, I'm not a lecturer that is very stingy whatsoever. But you need to go up to the par lah. I mean, like, if you want to get that A or A minus, you need to recheck or check. Okay, so basically this month before Ramadan, I will teach you on. I will teach you on. I already teach you on the case study just a little bit. Okay, just a little bit on how to come up with a good research question. Okay, you need to actually prepare 10 research question. So within the Ramadan month, I will open Gmeet only from 6 to 7, but it's actually for what you call it, for rechecking your assignment. Okay, there are 2 assignments that you can recheck, or you just want to check with me. And number one, that 10 research question one, that is compulsory lah. Every group I will ask that 10 research question, because I don't want you to ask something that is not relevant, or maybe the way you construct the question is out of place and or whatever. That one is 10 research question, and number 2 is actually this copywriting assignment. So you can actually go within the Gmeet. It's not compulsory to come in. I will be there until 6 to 7, but I'm not teaching anything. Okay, I will be just in silent until you come in and ask me. I will just give you some sort of what you call it, response. That's it. After Ramadan, then I will start teaching the analysis of the data case study. So within the Ramadan, what you need to do, you need to prepare for your quiz, prepare to submit your copywriting, and also you need to you need to have your data findings for your group already, so that after the Ramadan month, I can start teaching you on how to analyze. If you don't have the data findings within Ramadan month, so you will get lost. Okay. All right. Any question before I start with this copywriting thingy? It's very easy to get 30 marks only from copywriting. But for me, I mean, like, it's actually writing, but for me it's fun. I don't know why, but it's just a writing thing. Huh? Okay. Okay, what let me share with you. Where's my present? Okay. I kind of confused. Sometimes I'm using Zoom, sometimes I'm using Gmeet. Got confused. These 2 platforms.
Ma'am, do you have any Google Classroom?
No, I don't. I'm using the Untitled. So, is there any one of you have problem with Untitled? I mean, like, you cannot access.
No,
then okay, I think Soro have problem. That one you need to
Ma'am,
ask.
also I have a problem in Italim.
So you cannot see your this class.
No, I cannot see anything.
Okay, later on you stay after the class. You stay for a while. I need to check. I think I already checked for you. The mana in the Untitled, whether you are in or not. No, eh? So you stay for a while after class. Okay, copywriting. So I think like last two semesters I'm already teaching you Instagram. I know that one is very we call fun as well, but basically the basic of Instagram or any other platform, okay, is copywriting. The way you write your contents is very important. Okay, if you have these skills, inshallah, your ads or whatsoever can become very good, get very good reach and whatsoever. Okay, what is copywriting actually? Copywriting is a advertisement writing, I must say. Okay, because I'm just focusing on advertisement writing. Copywriting can be many things. Can be in email marketing, can be in blogs or maybe newspaper. It's actually basically like content writing lah, something like that. Okay, but for this one, I'm going to focus on only on the platform or online platform marketing, copywriting for example Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp. Okay, so if you have a business, you can use your business. Okay, you can use your business, or if you have a friend, try to help your friend. Okay, um, to do their copywriting. Okay, if you have your own business, even though that you are a drop shipper or maybe a marketing agent, you use your own. Okay, so this is the template that I gave you inside the WhatsApp group, but I didn't put it in the Untitled yet. Later on I'm going to put, okay. Okay, so what you need to do, you need to put your name here, metric ID, the company background, or maybe that business doesn't have a company, it's just a business background also can lah. Company or business background. Company or business industry, for example, like food and beverage, or maybe fashion industry, or maybe service industry, for example, financial management industry. Okay, and then the product or service list. This is the list that you want to focus on. For example, the company have 30 products. Okay, the company have 30 products. Okay, or maybe 15. So what I need you to do is you focus on only two. Okay, so focus only two product that you feel that you want to do the copywriting to. I mean, like focus two products. Okay, focus two products. Okay, so you choose two products that makes you want to do copywriting for them lah. Okay, and then you put here your role. If you are the owner of the business, you put here lah, I'm the owner for my business, this business and something. And then for example, you are a friend of mine, something like that. This business is owned by my friend, my best friend, or by my family member or whatsoever. Okay, so I would suggest you help somebody that is actually just open up their product. Okay, don't if you want to help big company, I think they already have marketing system. Okay, so no need lah. Okay, any problem with regards to this? Any question? No, all right.
Madam, can you write on a big company where I work?
What is that your company?
Yeah, madam.
So if let's say your company is big, you use your company lah to you use your company. But if let's say the company is big, for example like Nestle or something, and Nestle or what is it? Procter & Gamble, no lah, that kind of thing. It's not.
No, madam. It's a small company, marketing company. Can I write on it? I
Yes.
recently joined there,
Okay.
just working. So can I write on
Okay.
it?
So yes, you can actually help them. Or if let's say the company is actually yours, you can do it. Or you want to help that you know someone from that company, you want to help them, you can do it as well. So helping is good, right? Okay, so choose your company to the bottom of your heart lah. Okay. I don't have any restriction, but I don't want to see a very, very big company like Nestle was everywhere. They have already their marketing system. Okay. Okay, we done with that. Okay. So that is the introduction of this assignment. So within this assignment copywriting template, you can see, if you open the view and navigation pane, you can see lah the headings here. Okay, if you want to go up here and there, okay, you can actually click here and there, view, and you click on navigation pane, so it's easy for you to go here and there. Okay, okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 6 items within this copywriting template. This is quite I don't actually teach you the whole thing lah. I mean, like, this is, I can say, the medium. It's not really basic, but the medium one. But the advanced one, actually, there is another formula. For this one, I'm just using ICA. AIDCA formula, but there is another advanced formula, but I didn't actually teach that. Okay, but even though you use ICA also, it's okay. So we have SWOT analysis that is around 4% in rubric. Audience targeting will be 4%. Target audience ladder will be 4%. Product will be 4%. Product keywords and product hashtags, this is 4%. And copywriting, for 3 types of copywriting, is around 10%. Okay, so if let's say, you can see here, if let's say, no, this one, no. See product here. If you are doing service, you change. If you are doing service, you change. If you doing service, this one also change. Service 1, service 2. Okay. This is also the same. If let's say you are doing service, you change to service instead of product. Okay. Because that is the template. I'm going to go through also the example with you through the template. Okay. Okay, copywriting. Okay, MAP formula. This is the formula before you start your copywriting. So you need to know your audience, you need to know your environment first before you start doing your copywriting. So this is the process of people wanting to do copywriting. They don't just jump into the copywriting. Okay, it's actually very, very important to know your customer first, your environment first. So I think like this one also very connected to consumer behavior, because when we write, we want to know how the audience feel, how they can behave back, how they can actually act back towards the ads that you write and whatsoever. Okay, so this is actually a practical skills for what we call it, for consumer behaviors, just a practical part. Okay, so we have a MAP formula. Okay, this one. Okay, MAP formula before starting. We have products, market demands. Okay, so you need to know the products that is actually satisfy the market demands. Okay, know who is the target audience. USP meaning unique selling point. Okay, unique selling point of your product, and the price and attractive design. Okay, so whatever the product is, there is a demand lah within the market. Whether that the demand is very high or not, but it depends on the market lah. Okay, and then the target audience and the unique selling point, meaning USP. This one USP. This is the uniqueness of your product. The uniqueness here is not like cheaper price, or maybe attractive design or whatsoever. It's actually more than that, meaning that there is a uniqueness to your product that the other competitor cannot compete with you. Okay, for example, we take like a product from IKEA, for example, IKEA. So their uniqueness of USP, I can say that IKEA USP is actually detachable furniture. Okay, meaning that if you want to move around from house to house, it's easy to buy IKEA that can actually be detached. So this is the USP for IKEA. So it's actually very hard to find furniture that can be detached and attached back, okay, and still functional. So IKEA have that USP, meaning this USP will give the company a very, what you call it, a very good uniqueness lah. I mean, like, this is the selling point, the uniqueness of the product that can make the product being sell. So that's why it's called unique selling point. So it's not just a normal kind of uniqueness, like for example, like cheaper product and so on. That is actually very basic lah, typical one. You need to find something that actually can do something lah, for when it comes to the sales. Okay. The price, how attractive the design. Okay, so the map formula is actually coming from this, market, audience, and product. So and then we start with market. Okay, so market is actually a SWOT. I know that you already gone through the SWOT within the what we call it, within the theoretical part, but SWOT also been used in the practical part. It's just that they are very detailed. Okay. Okay, for example, all right. SWOT is quite general. It's not like a very specific one. If you go through this one, for example, SWOT analysis is general. This is the, for example, this is the part that you are going to focus on the product. Okay, 1 to 1, for example, SWOT, audience targeting, target audience ladder. This is actually general one. Okay, it's actually based on the business overall, but this is the product that you choose at the beginning here. Okay, okay, you choose 2 product or 2 service, and then this one also very specific already. Product keywords, and also copywriting. So SWOT analysis, audience, and their target audience ladder is very general. Okay. So you know that strength and weakness is actually coming from inside the business itself lah. Opportunity and threat is something that outside you cannot control. Okay, so strength is something that the company have. Okay, the internal factor. What is your product strength? What is the product USP, meaning the unique selling point? Okay, uniqueness of your product that the other competitor do not have. And what is your business value for customer? So if you see that the theoretical part, if you learn from any theoretical management kind of thing or marketing, this is very broad, and strength, sometimes financial, whatever. But when it comes to copywriting, they just detailing on what is your product strength, product USP, and what is your business value for your customer. So the weakness also talking about product. What is the weakness of the product? what is the things that you will need to avoid when it comes to selling your product actually. What is the step to reduce or remove the weakness, and what is the factor that making you difficult to close sales. Okay. All right. Okay, we go through SWOT first. Okay. So basically, okay, this is product or service. So basically, SWOT, we have strength and weakness here. All right. Okay, on the product or service, for example, I want to sell. Okay, let me see what I'm going to sell. Okay, I've been wearing the Samsung Galaxy Watch. Okay, Samsung Galaxy Watch. For example, I want to sell Samsung Galaxy Watch. The product, the strength of the product, when you go back to the product strength, is number one, battery. Battery, 2 days. The battery can be up to 2 days for heavy usage. Okay. Is it 2 days strength or weakness? You feel lah? Do you feel that battery 2 days is strength or weakness?
Strength.
Strength, All right. Because Galaxy Watch is actually, there are several Galaxy Watch, but I'm going to focus on Galaxy Watch Active. The one that have music in it. What's up? There are many the Galaxy Watch. There are many smartwatch out there, but what you call it? The function is not much. So when the watch is not having so much function, the battery can go up to like one week so whatsoever. But so far I compared to my other to the other competitors, like for example like Garmin or something. I think Samsung Galaxy Watch is the having the longer one lah. Okay. The product strength is having various functions. I need to give you example because you might be okay. What is the product USP? You need to come up with one specific USP. For example, USP of this product is waterproof. Okay. And then the business value for customer. The business value is to actually increase health, customers' health. Health and well-being. Understand? Okay, so this is different from the SWOT that you already did in a company, because this is actually talking about the this one is very quite specific the product or service. Okay, what is the weakness? The weakness is expensive. The product is expensive. And what's more? Let me see on this slide. What is the weakness of your product for user? That is the expensive one. What is the things that you need to avoid? Okay. Increase significant price in the future. Okay. Okay. The other weakness that you can put, you can have many weakness. For example, like unattractive design. Active 2, I think. This one is 2.
Ma'am,
Mm.
I have one question.
Mm.
So I'm saying that an attractive design for someone it could be very attractive design because attractive it depends.
Okay. Meaning that the one that I bought is actually how to show this one. You can see. You can see it. It's not really attractive like for me when it comes to the band, the watch band. You can make it like very detailed
Yeah, the weaknesses, strength weakness. I should write according to myself, my experience, my
Yes.
perception, or the market
Uh,
and market perception.
Okay, you can put it. For example, if you have your own business, this is this because I don't have business, so I just take one product. If you have your own business, of course, you know that what is the customer complaints. You can actually put in there. Okay, if you do not have a business, you're helping someone else. You can ask them, what is the weakness of this product? Of course, there is some weakness with regards to this, especially if you base on customer complaints lah. Okay, if you base on customer complaint, for example, McDonald chicken, fried chicken. Okay, they come up with the triple spicy. I don't know what it is. I think there's some sort of product before. It's too spicy until you get stomachache. So that is the complaint from the customer. You can put it as the witness as well, eh? But compared to but I've been gone through so many reviews already of they like Pebble. Pebble is actually very very nice when it comes to the design. Samsung is not much, but they are very good in terms of functions. In terms of function, they're very good. So of course, when it comes to product or service, there are some weak strength and there are some weakness. We need to know the weakness so that we can overcome the weakness later on. Or maybe when it comes to the writing, we can do some writing that can actually overcome the weakness, meaning that even though that is not really attractive, I still buying it as a customer. I'm still buying it because of the function. So when it comes to the writing of your advertisement, you just put a lot of functions there. For example, breathing functions, or maybe alarm clock, music. You can download your music inside watch. Okay, so that people kind of like don't really care about the design, okay, and just buy it because of the function. So this is the what you call it, the importance of knowing strength and weakness for your product or service. Okay. So market or economy, this one is like you just mentioned which market that you are focusing on. For example, Samsung Galaxy Watch focus on health products and gadgets. Okay, the weakness for the market is actually, even though it's actually a health product, but not accurate. You know, when you watch yeah, when you watch the Samsung the smartwatch, you run like 1 mile or something, you compare with other people's smartwatch, is different in terms of burning calories whatsoever. So that one is of course happen when it comes to smartwatch. Okay, competitors. What is the strength of your competitors actually? Okay, competitors' strength, attractive design. Okay, and they have simpler system, simpler watch system that actually can give them longer battery life. Even though that you put here, I put here like strength in here, the battery in strength, because I can actually customer do not actually complain about the battery. They can tolerate, but you need to actually acknowledge as well the strength of your competitors. For example, like simpler system and longer battery life. This one like don't remember the not Pebble, Garmin. I'm not sure. Something. Okay, what is the competitor's weakness? Okay, less functions. Okay, less functions. The price is quite expensive. Even though it's quite expensive, but it's okay. Depends when we compare to the function. So I can say that is valuable valuable to customer, even though that is actually quite expensive, but it gives values to the customer. What about the weakness of the price? Is quite expensive lah. Policy, certificate, government policy. For example, this one. How to sell this inside the country? Do you have any kind of like certification that you need to actually sell the product? Okay, for example, I'm from Samsung. I want to sell the Galaxy Watch Active 2. Okay, I can say that there's not much problem when it comes to the what you call it, policy or government policy. So not much problem. Okay, so the weakness, you can actually just say null if you don't have a weakness, because I think like when you want to sell something inside Malaysia, for example, okay, if you have problem, for example, you want to sell sushi, so you need to get halal. Okay, you need to get halal certification, so you need to put need halal certification. We don't have halal certification, so this kind of like thing is actually also under here. So as for Samsung, there is not much problem, so I put it as null. Okay, so any problem with regards to SWOT on strength and weakness? Not coming into the opportunity yet. All right. No,
Medium, I have questions on
Yes.
the market.
Hmm.
The strength on the market tadi. Yeah. Health product gadgets. I'm not sure about this one.
Okay, so basically, this is the market that you coming into lah. Meaning that what is the strength of your product? Okay, for example, you are actually already, for example, Samsung already gone into the health product markets. Okay, this is a health product. This is a very specific market. So it's like health market lah, but it's actually health product markets and also the gadgets market. So you can actually put two. This one is actually two market. Okay, or you can actually write like this: able to penetrate the health products and gadget market in Malaysia, for example.
Can we see that? Can we see that it is also demanding at the market?
Yes, also can. For example, high demand in what market or something. Okay, for example, you want to sell food. Okay, right now trending, I don't know what's the trend of the food. I think like dessert, for example. You want to sell chocolate
Chocoja.
brownies, so it's very chocoja. Yes, Yes, Chocoja is very trending right now. I don't know why. I think like my student also become the dropshipper for that. Okay, so even though that the market is actually quite whole, okay, but this is something that you are in control of lah. Okay, this is something that is connected to your business compared to this one. This one is something that you cannot control at all. This is something that you can control lah. This is something coming from you or your business. Okay. External factor. I'm not going to cover all this because every single slide have its own explanation. Okay, so opportunity. What is the market trend now? For opportunity, what is the potential business opportunity which you know but not yet taken? Any possibility to be affected by policy changes or issue of government policy? Okay, so opportunity here, for example, due to COVID-19, it is hard to measure or to measure health lah. I mean like to monitor your health because you are just sitting. Okay, using this product easier to know how much you burn your calorie per day, kan? Calorie per day. So this is you can actually focus on market lah as well, the trend, market trend, or maybe if you want to sell Chocoja, the trend increase among students. Okay, you can just give one or two. You don't have to give a lot lah. Okay, the threat is more too much. More competitors. Even right now, when it comes to COVID-19, there are many other products also is quite increase in terms of sales, especially like the massage chair. I think before COVID, we cannot. When I asked the, like, for example, like OSIM or maybe Gintel, I asked them, there are so many stocks, but now if you ask them, they don't have stocks. Okay, one of the things that what makes the COVID, what makes the sales is increasing when it comes to COVID is actually gadgets. For example, like laptops and tablet, that kind of thing. You can actually put there as well, and people also eat more because they actually staying in house so much. The threats is your competitors. Okay, your price, economy expected, new product replacing you. So this one talking about the market. Ni lah kan sepatutnya kat sini betul tak? Betul lah ni, betul lah. Okay, so basically when it comes to talk about the opportunity within the market, online transaction, for example, online payment transaction, the market has changed into online. Okay, this one, the threat maybe when it comes to the customers perception, complaints. Okay, this is the threat from the market. Okay, for example, when it comes to the competitor, competitor come out with lower price smartwatch, for example. Lower price smartwatch. Okay, come up with lower price smartwatch, and then the threat is This one, sorry. This one is actually a threat. Okay. Competitor actually give more information on health benefits using smartwatch. Okay. Okay. So the price is actually very tricky for Samsung. So the price within the market is actually quite not significantly different compared to the other. Okay, and then you can actually use simpler thus lower price. You can actually use the same thing as well. Okay, and then the policy, for example, the market is actually easy to penetrate, easy to sell in Malaysia for gadgets lah. There are some countries that it's very hard to penetrate when it comes to their gadgets. For example, threat, when it comes to policy, we don't have any. But it's actually different with food. For example, you want to sell food, you need to get halal. The threat is actually not getting certification, halal certification or something. Okay, so this is actually from outside. This one from you. Okay. Any question? This is what? All right. Hopefully you understand lah. Try your best lah doing this. Okay, for example, threats. This is the example. Your competitor, your price. Maybe there are some new products. Maybe, for example, if selling your chocoja, there are the big one. I think the bigger. There are one big chocoja, but there are small chocoja like that. Okay, so that is actually threats as well. Okay, that is market M. So we have map AP. All right. We're already 44 minutes. Serious lah. You're already 44 minutes. Okay. So this is what assignment. When I actually show this, meaning this is cover one assignment. Okay, audience targeting assignment. Okay. This one. So who is their customer? So you're talking about location on the geography. Okay. Where is your audience be? Demography, age, status, education level, psychology, hobby interests, sociography, people who like your page, friends of people who like your page, exclude people who like your page. Okay. Okay. So you can use Google Trend and Facebook audience analysis to know your audience as well. Okay, with regards to the sociography, I think 1 to 3 you can just ask. You can just ask your partner or the one that you are actually helping, or maybe you yourself lah. Okay, let's go to here. For example, geography. So what to put in geography? They're talking about Kuala Lumpur. Don't put Malaysia lah, it's too general. Kuala Lumpur, maybe you are selling at your country outside. Maybe the market is not really like you cover the whole country. And for example, Russia, you cannot cover the whole country, of course. So you focus on specific location for your product, or maybe you cover the whole country. For example, Malaysia, I'm selling in Shopee, but most of my customer is actually coming from Kuala Lumpur or something. Okay, so I put Kuala Lumpur lah compared to the whole country. So this is what we call as audience targeting. You target specific main audience or your customer. So demography, you can actually put, for example, woman, teenager. Okay, age from, for example, 20 to 25. Okay, woman or men, doesn't matter. Okay, when it comes to Samsung, regardless. Okay, for example, age from the one who love to buy smartwatch around 35, for example lah. Okay. Psychology, for example, like health conscious. Okay, health, macam mana je conscious? Tahu lah betul ke tak? I always use. Okay, for example, weight gain people. They want to buy this. Sociography, okay. Sociography is actually talking about why are they like that? Meaning that why are they health conscious? Okay, because maybe they have disease already. Okay, they have disease. Their family are sports people. Okay, or maybe they are coming from their education background from the one is demography already. Okay, their circles are athlete. Okay, this is talking about what is the circle of them, their friends. What are the circle of their friends or family that makes them like that? That makes them on the state of the psychology that makes them buy our product. Okay, athlete. Salah aja kerjanya. Alright. Okay, so you can actually put many things in there. Or you don't have to make, like, for example, insert row, whatever, no need. Okay. So you have any questions so far? Senang kan? This one, audience targeting, is quite okay. Okay. So how to use the Facebook audience analysis? If let's say you have Instagram, okay, if the business that you choose have Instagram or maybe have Facebook page, okay, you can actually go to their insight. Okay, you can just ask the owner lah. Okay, what is the audience analysis? But if this is your own business, you have Instagram or maybe you have Shopee. Of course, within this platform, we call as insight. We call it as insight. I think those who already gone through Instagram with me, they know this. Okay, so if you go to if you do not know, you have no idea how to analyze the audience for this business, so you can go to this one. Okay, this is Facebook. Okay, and then you can see here this is actually I just show you in the website mode lah. Okay, you go to Ads Manager. Slow. Okay, this is new interface, so quite confused with the interface. Okay, I have a Facebook page lah, but it's not my business page. It's not my business now, it's just my hobby. Okay, you go here, you can see there's a dot there. This is business tools. And it's called Audience Insight. Okay. This one, if you do not have the authority, for example, the business that you are helping have Facebook page. Okay, Facebook page, they're selling something there, but you don't have any authority to open their Facebook. So what you need to do, Okay, when you have this audience inside, you just click on everyone in Facebook. Okay. Okay, you click on location first. For example, you put Kuala Lumpur. I put Kuala Lumpur. Okay, so the country is Malaysia. All right. The interest is smartwatch, for example. Sony smartwatch and Samsung. Okay. Samsung smartwatch. Ada. Galaxy 8, no. Watch active. Watch active. Smartwatch je lah. Smartwatch. Sony, this is Sony. Watch. Smartwatch, okay. All right. And then people connected to what is the page. For example, the page of them lah. You put lah the page. For example, Samsung. We cannot. This one is your page. Okay. So if you don't know lah, you have no clue, you just put the interest lah only. If you have for example Samsung, actually put this is Galaxy 8. So you play around with this. So I'm going to just focus on smartwatch. So as you can see here, 45% will be women, 55% will be men. It's around quite significantly balanced lah. Okay, so you put inside here women and men. Okay, you can, this one is demography part. Relationship style is around married. I don't know why, but that's what it is. Okay, education levels, talking about people who actually in college. Okay, and it's around, okay, this one, you see here, it's around 25 to 34. So you know the age already. 25 to 34. So why this demography is important? So when you want to write, you need to know the trend of this age. Okay, for example, if you are writing for youngsters, teenagers, the way to write is different. The way they have a lot of short sentences. For example, OTW, LOL, something like that. But if you your demography of customer is around 50, 40, you need to be very careful when it comes to writing. Okay, so this one is done. Do you have any question with regards to this?
Yes, madam. I want to ask, what if the consumer is not our customer? So means that who's the audience? Should it be the end user or the purchase? The one.
Okay, the one who actually purchased the product. So that's why I asked you to find someone that you know. If you want to help, you help someone that is very near to you. I mean, like in terms of maybe that your best friend or maybe your family member. So it's easy for you to ask them lah. Okay. So you can, if you help someone in their business, you can actually give this to them, whether to reconfirm whether that is it true or not, the way you write. Sometimes they know more about the business more than you, okay? All right. So this is very important. This one, these skills that I show you is actually a skill that if you don't know anything, for example, maybe the owner themselves don't know what is their demography of their customer. Sometimes like that. The business owner don't know what is the demography of their customer. So you can actually depend on the Google sometimes, Google or maybe Facebook audience, something like this, because they are, especially when it comes to Facebook because Facebook have this audience inside, meaning it makes it very general. It makes it very general for people to actually comes into this this insight. Okay, even though that this is not insight from your page. This is insight from the whole Facebook in Malaysia, because you already make it location, so you know lah the trend already. This is legit lah. I mean, like, I think Facebook only come up with this because Facebook is quite a long online platform compared to the other things. If you go to Google Trends, if you go to Google Trends, you can also find some things within the demography, but it's not much. For example, I think Facebook Insight is the most appropriate lah when it comes to demography. It can give you more information. Okay, for example, I want to change this. This is Google Trends. So you open your Google Trends, okay, and then you want to the product or the business selling at Malaysia. If the business selling at other country, you go and find the country, yeah. Okay, for example, Malaysia, and then okay, you search. I'm searching for smartwatch. Okay, this is Malaysia. Make sure it's in Malaysia. So when it comes to the demography, it's not much. Okay, you can actually put, for example, smartwatch. The one that buys actually the highest sales actually at per list. Okay, this is the information that Google Trends can give you. And then I don't think the other thing is actually helping. But the best, if you want to know about the demography, is actually Facebook audience insight. Google Trends can only give you the location that your potential customer can buy. Okay, smartwatch man, you never know that. Police, you are actually buying a lot of smartwatch compared to Kuala Lumpur. I don't know, that's why. It's actually very very shocking. Okay, so I only can cover up to this one, so you can actually do up to number 2. Inshallah, in the next class, I'm going to cover the rest. Okay, the other 2, because there are so many what we call examples whatsoever. Even though that my slides are only like 26. Okay. All right. So I think that's all. If you want to ask anything, you can actually stay. And then one of the things I think it's quite interesting that some of you might actually do your research, okay? And then if you want to ask me anything about research, you can as well. I'm going to help you as well. I'm willing to help you, okay? If you have problem with your own research, you can actually ask me something lah. Okay, so I'm open. I will be here around until 7:30, so you can actually leave lah. Okay. So I think that's all. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam, madam.
Thank you.
All right.
Dr.
Thank you, madam.
Thank
Okay.
you,
All
madam.
right.
Thank you.
Thank you, madam.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam. Thank you, Doctor.
All right. Salam.
Thank you, Madam.
Okay. Salam.
Madam, sorry. I have a question. For the location, I can focus on my city. Is right?
Yes. You focus on your city. Don't focus in the country. Like, you can actually put country, but because I think where do you want to sell your product? I mean, like the product been selling at what area?
In my Zhejiang province.
So China, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so China is very big, so you should actually focus on, maybe province or something. So you put the province name.
Okay, thank you.
All right, okay. Tamanna, are you here?
Madam, how I solve my... Yeah, I'm here. How
Okay.
I solve my problem on Italim, because I cannot see any instruction from there.
Wait, let me check your name first. I think Soro also have problem with that,
Yes, madam.
Okay, Tamanna. Oh, you're not here. Oh, you're already here actually. You're already here. As you can see, this is you, this is Soro. So I think you need to where's Soro? I think Soro is also here. This one. So I think what you need to do, you email ITD saying that you cannot see your, what you call it, see your life, your name lah. I mean, like, you cannot see the class inside the name. So you ask them to open for you lah. I mean, maybe there is some problem here and there. I'm not really sure. But maybe because you come in late, I don't know whether they do the job or not. Okay. So you need to remind them lah. Maybe they are late when it comes to that. Okay. So if you have any problem later on, even though that you already emailed them, please inform me. I will call them directly.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Madam, I have question about the assignment that you talk about just now. Is assignment is for group or individual assignment?
That one is for individual.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Madam, group assignment group already selected?
Let me share.
Because I don't think so.
You just come in there. You just come in. You just come in today. Are you in the WhatsApp group?
Yeah, I'm also WhatsApp group.
Oh, the group list not yet come out. Okay. Let me put here. Group list. How many? 3 or 4. 3 or 4 members. So everyone need to write their name later on. Group 1. 1, 2, 3. Name metric ID. Metric. Okay. So later you guys just fill in lah the group list. Okay. Please fill in your group. Okay. All right.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. All right.
Okay, madam. Assalamualaikum. Kena speak boleh.
Apa dia?
Lama tak speaking. Kena speak boleh. Lama tak speaking.
Tu lah Azal.
Saya nak tanya, okay, kalau macam copywriting, okay, macam apa yang saya buat sekarang, saya buat takaful, okay. So boleh tak kalau dekat copywriting tu, I share about apa yang I buat?
Boleh, tak ada masalah. Boleh.
Apa kata madam?
So kalau if you working there,
so
kerja kat situ ke?
SWOT tu.
Ataupun you are just selling
tak, bukan.
takaful?
Yes, I consultant takaful.
Okay, boleh.
Bukan staff AIA lah, bukan. Okay.
So service lah kan,
so
betul?
dia punya SWOT tu, betul? So dia punya SWOT tu based on AIA punya produk lah kan?
Betul.
Okay.
So basically kalau when it comes to insurance tu, you of course lah, you banyak compare with other insurance juga kan. Dia punya coverage berapa boleh keluar dan sebagainya kan. So you put lah there, for example like dia punya weakness dan sebagainya. I think this one lagi senang lah sebab you insurance tak ada banyak. Insurance tak adalah banyak sangat macam produk makanan dan sebagainya kan. Competitors dia. So you can compare between each other lah kan.
Cuma tapi yang itu dekat bahagian SWOT analysis kan. Untuk copywriting kita tak secara terang-terangan compare macam tu lah.
Betul lah. So basically
Ah.
kita bila writing tu dia lebih kepada kita akan go through jugalah apa yang SWOT tulis, dekat audience targeting tu tulis. So sebenarnya benda-benda yang kita kumpul tu akan effect kita punya writing tu. For example macam saya cakap tadi lah, Samsung smartwatch tu dia punya price is very high tapi function dia sangat bagus. So bila kita tengok balik dalam SWOT tu kita banyak highlightkan strengthnya lebih kepada functions. So kita dalam copywriting tu kita fokus pada functions lah.
I see.
Ada company bila dia price
Right. So I choose.
Ada company bila price dia tinggi sangat, dia tak mention price dia. Tapi dia mention benda lain.
Betul.
Kan. So that kind of thing is actually goes back to the SWOT jugalah.
Betul. Sebab kalau macam AIA memang kita mengakulah dia memang price tu salah satu weakness yang kita tak boleh nak.
Tapi mungkin ada sebab kenapa mahal, betul?
Yes.
Betul kan? Sebab saya rasa insurance ni kita memang tak boleh nak letak price lah dalam dia punya advertisement kan. Sebab benda tu depends on age dan sebagainya. So benda tu macam tapi orang memang saya pernah dengar lah sebab saya mengambil beberapa, I think saya ambil 2 takaful. Memang AIA paling tinggi lah in terms of pricing. Tapi saya rasa mungkin coverage dia lebih bagus kan. Saya tak tahu yang tu.
Yes.
Betul.
Dan ada aspek dia daripada situ lah tapi okay. So I choose takaful medium.
Boleh.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay. Thank you so much, madam.
Alright. Okay. Assalamualaikum. Alamak, aku